Hello and welcome back to Greenhill Junction. Right, this video I am going to delve into the subject of track cleaning. Now before you'll switch off, I am not going to start saying you should do this, you shouldn't do that. Everyone's got their own opinion on this, everyone uses different things, it's pretty much like cleaning anything. Everyone likes their own products. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this product in front of you, which is basically a track cleaning tanker, and it's made by Sharge UK, which is actually a Scottish company based down in Dumfries and Galloway. I first saw this a couple of years ago on Kampala Road's videos. He used it on his railway, and I thought, yeah, that looks quite handy. But I had a small layout then, and to be honest, I've always used the ever trusty Pico track rubber, which you can see is very, very worn. And I've always got on alright with that. The issue I have now is I have a larger layout. There's actually close to 80 metres of track in this layout. And I'll admit I'm very lazy on cleaning the track. I'll only do it if I see an engine stalling. Or I've got a problem somewhere. So I decided to get this to make my laziness easier, because this basically gets dragged around or pushed by a loco, and I can quite happily leave it running around without putting any effort in, which kind of suits me. So like I said, it's basically a tanker loco. It is handmade. It's not like bought in from a supplier and then resold. It's handmade by George and Margaret. And essentially what you have is there's a hole in the tank on this side, and you undo this. Oops. Eventually, there we go. So you see there's a hole there, and you can put your track cleaning fluid in there. What they recommend to use is 70% IPA. They say don't use 100% IPA because it might remove the paint from the model or damage paint on your model railway. Now I have always used 99.9% IPA, so did I get away with it then? But I'm still going to use it because that's what I've got. So what they're saying is you squeeze in 10ml of IPA, and they actually do supply a syringe to do that with. And then you put this back on, but you close it, don't fully close it, you close it up to, hopefully this will zoom, this will focus. There's a little hole on this brass screw, there you go. So you leave that open so there's an airflow into the tank. Focus again, and then there's a screw here that you loosen. Don't take out, you just loosen to again have an airflow. And they also supply a screwdriver for you to do that. And what happens is the fluid will drip down through here onto this cloth, and it's a soft velvet cloth, and it's held, bring it a wee bit closer, it's simply held in by these two clips. And they also supply a good bit of extra, but they say in the instructions that this cloth can be washed as many times as you want to basically reuse it over and over and over. And the idea is that this just goes along your track, and the cloth shouldn't be scrubbing, it should just be sitting on top of the track, and basically it will just glide over it and clean the dirt off. So let's see what happens, I suppose. If this can be adjusted, this cloth piece, so where's the screwdriver, and I'll just point. So you've got two screws, you've got one there and one there, and they are accessed from underneath the cloth. So I'll just show you, the cloth simply clicks out. So if you just unclip that, that just comes down, and there's the two screws. I've already adjusted this for my layout, So I just need to put that back on. This is so much easier to do if you've got two hands. There you go, clips on like that, and we're good to go. So let's get this running, and then see what happens. I'm sure it's going to make a difference. Let's find out with a good old experiment. Okay, we're just about ready to go. Just to show you, my track isn't overly dirty, to be honest. I don't know if it's because I've got it in a bedroom. Maybe it doesn't get as dirty as like loft layouts do, because I can't remember the last time I cleaned the track down here. Anyway, I mean up there I cleaned it when I ballasted that, but yeah, down the bottom I've no idea. So I don't know if you'll be able to see, there are some black spots on the rail. There's one there, a few there, and if I run my fingers along the track, there's a bit of dirt coming off it. It's not too bad. So we'll set the Sharge off with Tornado, just going round and round, and we'll see what happens. Right, so I have filled this with the IPA. You'll see that the screw here is not fully done up, till there to flow through, and I have loosened the screw at the top, literally it's now a quarter turn, because what you want to see is the liquid just dripping out of there onto the cloth. You don't want it flowing out. Basically you want a damp cloth rather than a soaking cloth, and what you can see that the liquid's dripping very, very slowly through that spring onto the cloth. So quite happy with the flow rate there. I'm just going to set it off and we'll have it run around for, don't know, a few laps. I'll see if it lifts off those black spots I showed you, and then we'll come back and see if it's been successful. Right, that's track cleaner. I've been round, don't know, a dozen times around that lip, and it's done quite a good job. There's still a few black dots there, but that's heavy build up, which I'll need to take off with the track cleaner. But if we go to just a regular piece of track, and if I run my finger along, it's clean. So it's done its job on regular dust and dirt, and to be honest, if I just scrub at that with my nail, that comes straight off. Right, that was quite a successful experiment. The track on that loop is clean. The heavy deposits simply came off just by kind of having a wee pick at them with my nail. So what do I think of this? I think it's a cracking bit of kit, to be honest. Definitely for a larger layout, it means you can just have essentially a train going round and round and round cleaning your track whilst you're doing something else or whilst you're running other trains. Cost wise, it did cost just short of £100 including delivery. So it's by no means the cheapest option, given that a track rubber is less than a fiver. But for the least amount of effort I've ever put into cleaning track, personally I think it's worth it. You know, it's not like that's ever going to need to be replaced. Like I said, the cloth can be washed. They've given you plenty of spare bits of cloth. They give you the syringe to put the stuff in. They give you the screwdriver to adjust the screws. The only thing you have to buy is whatever you want to clean your track with. I didn't buy any IPA because I had a stock of it anyway. So I would say it is worth it, definitely for a larger layout if you can't be bothered with the manual labour of a track rubber. Yeah, so check out the website. I'll leave a link in the description for the video. You do get different colours. I went for the black just because I thought it fitted in well with my layout, but you can get, I think there's a yellow and a green one, and there's one with like ESO livery. I think there's about 5 or 6 options. So check it out if you're interested. The service is great. I ordered this last week. I got an email saying it would be dispatched on Tuesday, and it arrived on Wednesday morning. So really quick delivery, really good communication, and I would recommend this for cleaning your track because, like I said, it makes life easy. It's minimal effort. Once you get the cloth adjusted to the height that you want, and all you have to do is play about with the flow rate so you get a wee drip. It's like I say for a lot of things, plug and play. Set it off with a loco and that's it. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've used this and if you've got any comments on it. Subscribe to keep you up to date with the layout. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you found it useful, and I'll speak to you again soon. Cheers.